This was the sample. This is original. But then I like, this is so Krishna. This whole bounce is so Krishna. I don't do much, but something happens. It's like almost like la-di-da stuff and all that shit. Like the old school thing. Like when we were like 70, 80% done, we knew that, yo, this is a banger. The trick to making a good song is, hi, this is Phenom the Don, and you're watching me on Mashable Todd-Fodd. Let's go.
Knock knock on your door.
Album is a banger, bro. I did 6 tracks in it and 4 skits. So yeah, man, it's just like, it's Krishna. And of course, after so long, he's dropped like an amazing he's always dropped amazing projects. But now he just, whatever he's been doing is being notched up. And right now he's just killing the game, man. And I'm just really happy to be a part of this one. We had plans with Krishna a couple of years back actually. We had plans to do something, but the timing didn't match. Maybe basically the timing didn't match. So now this time we just came around again, and he was just around the corner towards doing a project. And since I was there, with the team and all that, so I was like, let's collaborate on something and let's start brainstorming towards, what kind of project he wants to put out. So he had an idea. He wants to do a hip hop. He has a particular sound which he goes with. As you see that it's the tracks which I've done, especially Knock Knock. That's not my 100,000% sound which people used to hearing it. But the whole point of the collaboration is an artist or producer come together and understand each other. So I understood Krishna's sound and he knows my sound. So I put my twist to it and he put he does what he does and stuff, and it just came out amazing, man. I think the whole thing took 3 months, 3 to 4 months actually. Different trials and errors. I made a couple of versions and he didn't like it. Maybe sometimes I just made one version and he was like, yo, this is pop proper. So it happens every time you make a collaborative project or any track, matter of fact. It happens. Sometimes you have to go back and forth, or sometimes it just kind of hits the nail.
Knock knock, who's there?
See, his sound is very percussive, okay? And I like that. And the kind of the percussions which he uses is the new age percussions. Like how with Divine, it's still I can still play around with different percussions, but Krishna's vocal sit on a particular sonics of the percussions. There has to be the particular frequency of how Knock Knock, okay? Those kind of percussions, right? They sit so right with him. It just goes so straight with him. Otherwise, a couple of beats I've sent him and he gave it a shot and all that stuff. It just didn't, it was very percussive too, what I did, but it just didn't sit right. I think so. Then I found then I went through his catalog 3-4 times, went through all of his songs and stuff. Then I understood there's a particular sound which he goes with, and especially the percussions. So I kind of ran with it and gave the Phenom twist to it. So basically, what was, I started with the sample. So what I did, I made 2-3 other versions of it, and trust me, you don't want to hear it. It's not fun, okay? Then I selected, what I did, instead of just making the whole beats and stuff like that, and then send him, and maybe he likes it, maybe he doesn't like it. What I did, I started selecting the samples. Okay, if you like this sample, because he know exactly what the song is about. Then it was all about sample. So I started sending him samples. And we picked on this one. And he was like, yo bro, this is perfect. So then I made the beat around it. Check it out, this is the one. It just started like this. Literally just started with this. After that, it's like fun element. Basically, he wanted what I did in Knock Knock. I did all the serious beats. It was very serious and all that. But they were like, let's make it fun. Even that was Krishna's idea too. Let's make it fun. So I'm like, okay, let's get and this is fun stuff too. But at the same time, when he raps, it should hit. just there's this fun element too, but like quirky. So we went with that one. This is the base of everything, and everything was built around it. Everything else. It's like almost like la-di-da stuff and all that shit, like the old school thing. But then the drums come in. Yeah. This is so Krishna. This whole bounce is so Krishna. So I'll just show you the music part first. Not too much, to be honest. Here this kind of gets a little crowdy. Basically this one. Everything else is the drum things. Everything else is the drum things. So started the drums with the normal kick, 808s, snare, classic snare of drill, little bit of swing here and there. It just starts moving and stuff like that, and then comes the hi-hats and just slowly creeping in and stuff like that. Yeah, these are hi-hats, basically the hi-hats and all that. So here all the work is there, but then we wanted a twist just before the chorus. Like what we're gonna do, something more funky towards the chorus. So wait, let me just pause the vocals so that you all get. So like let's put a fun element just before that it kicks in. So that was that, and his vocals and all that. Basically, his vocals gets done by mixed by Ryan. Ryan, that's his go-to guy, and he's amazing with his vocal work, man. I tried cracking it, I just couldn't, man. The way he mixes Krishna's vocals. Yeah. So
knock on your door.
these are the old vocals still. There's other vocals still with Ryan, which he did. And this part, okay, just the beginning part. I love this intro. He loved it too. Yeah, it's just intro thing and stuff. And what happened, Krishna sent me the vocals on his phone. Like, you know, knock on your door. Jaake dekho beta kaun kada bahar. So that's what he sent me. And it sounded so good. Like, you know, when I warped it in Cubase. And that's all I needed for the intro, for it to just sit right, everything. Wait. Yeah, man, so that's how it was done. I know a lot of people want to know about the plugins. I usually bust my drums. I don't do too much. Everybody thinks that there's something magic which happens. Nothing. I intend to just keep it as minimal as possible. The trick to making a good song is the selection of right samples. That's it. There's nothing else to it. Just a little bit of EQ. Just you give me a EQ and a compressor and that's it. I don't need anything else, to be honest. There's literally nothing else is needed. On sub bass, I use the knock clipper. I like this one. Just kind of knocked it a little bit. And there's a kickstart which I use. Everybody knows about the kickstart, which is connected to the bass, which ducks when the kick comes in, basically. When the kick kicks in, and just ducks. Everybody knows about this, all the producer people and whoever's coming in. And just kind of maybe, yeah, that's it. increase the sides a bit.
Also the baseline, how did you do the baseline?
The bass line, it was all based on the sample, man. As the however the sample was going, like up down and stuff like that, just kind of played with it. That's it. Nothing actually. However, the way it was, it's just like the duck to it. Just they'll duck to it, and that's it. Which is a glide. Just did the glide to it. Sample was just going. There's no crazy thing which I did in the bass line, but just the knock had to be right, and I had to ride with the glide a lot. So that was the most important thing. One thing I actually do, that even my drums, I let my drums clip.
Okay.
Like natural clip. It's clipping. They're clipping right now. So instead of using different plugins for the clippings, I intend to use just let it clip and bus everything to the master and put the master down. That's it. So I just keep it crunchy like this instead of just putting anything extra on it. That's it. I just, on the whole bus of drums, I just put an EQ. There's nothing else I've done. Just to boost a little bit on the 200 and just to get the little body of it. Nothing else. I don't do much, but something happens. This was the sample. This is original. But then I like, of course you mess around with it, then you understand what actually fits right with the vocals. And you're putting 6 notches down, and this actually worked so well. And taking all the samples, 6 notches down for the other one as well. This was the original. It sounds, ugh. So yeah, this one is this. And there's this funky thing which I used. I liked it. This sample. This was a sample. Let me just unmute all of them. So this whole sample, oh man, momento. So this was the original sample. This was it. So if I put the whole notch up, and I just wanted a piece, which actually one thing which kind of fits here. In this piece, in the whole music piece, this. You can barely hear it. Let me just crank it up a bit. So this was that. And one more thing, I like this piece actually too. So whole sample was this. And it was on 0, so it was not going on key. So just to put it on key, like 1 notch up, and it was perfectly sitting right with the whole music. So before everything hits, there's one bass guitar which kind of starts with the song and all that. So this was going in this, this was actually on D minor, which I picked up, which is perfect. It was going nice with it. Then I realized, okay, then this sub would kick nice.
Knock knock on your door.
So this was important for the intro, and it was going, and then like just normal ticks. It was going with the whole vibe, so that's why I chosen this bass guitar to make sure it just kind of when the sub kicks in, there's a vibe which has created in the drama.
Knock knock. Who's that?
Like them? 5 friends? Oh no!
Not too much, to be honest. These are just the background fillers and all that stuff. But we didn't pay like super attention towards like, you know, like a lot of ad libs. But this one, ooh, was nice. And that was the only portion actually. And that's not too many ad libs, man, to be honest. Like, you know, we knew the song gonna be a hit.
Damn good.
Yeah, so we knew as soon as we like when we were like 70-80% done, we knew that, yo, this is a banger. So like first video needs to be dropped of this. So that's the story of Knock Knock.